What's up, Misfits? So 2020 is coming to an end. We have about a week and a half left. Thank God, because this has been just a horrible year all around. I'm not gonna go into all the horrific parts because we're gonna keep it light. We're just gonna talk about television and movies here. Even for television and movies, 2020 was a crappy year because we didn't really get much. There was a huge dry spell during the chunk when everyone was in quarantine, so we didn't have anything to look forward to. Then, towards the end of the year, we got The Mandalorian, which was incredibly exciting. A bunch of our favorite television shows went back into production, so we're getting new episodes. I just watched the winter finale of Grey's Anatomy. Yes, I still watch Grey's Anatomy. I've committed to watching it this far, so I have to see how it's gonna end. It was getting really bad for a minute until this season. This season, it has redeemed itself, and it is really good. We also have movies. Tenet is now out on DVD, which I'm so excited for because I need to watch it at least 2 or 3 more times so I can hopefully understand it better. Pixar's releasing Soul, so at least the end of 2020 is looking up, but oh my gosh, are they making up for this year by releasing a ton of stuff in 2021. I can't even process how much stuff was just announced. There is so many different shows and movies in production or about to be in production. It's insane. So that's what today's video is all about. I'm gonna share what I'm most excited for in 2021 and talk about the things that Disney just announced. So many things. It's a lot. I'm a little overwhelmed, to be completely honest. It's great, but I'm a little overwhelmed. Before I go any further, there are gonna be some spoilers if you are not caught up with certain shows, so tread carefully in this video. Let's start with Netflix. So we already knew that Stranger Things season 4 was coming out, but it had to halt productions because of COVID. We know from a previous trailer that Hopper is indeed alive, and he's in Russia? So, don't know how he's gonna get back, don't know how he's gonna be reunited with Eleven. Eleven and Will and his family moved at the end of season 3, so the gang split up. I'm really excited to see where season 4 is gonna take us. Something that we don't have to wait very long for is Cobra Kai season 3 that is coming out in January, which is just around the corner. When we last left Cobra Kai in season 2, Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do dojos were fighting at school, and it resulted in Miguel being put in the hospital. And then John Kreese takes over Cobra Kai. So that's not good. In the new trailer that was just released, it looks like there might be some former students of Mr. Miyagi showing up. And will Daniel and Johnny have to team up to take down John Kreese in his insane dojo mentality? I am so excited. I actually didn't like Cobra Kai when I first started it, but the more I watched it, the more I got into it, and I am loving Johnny's character development. Well done to the writers on that, because his character development is incredible. Daniel is obnoxious, and I finally sort of understand why Barney Stinson thinks that Johnny is the hero. I kind of get it now.
You actually root for that mean blonde boy?
No. I root for the scrawny loser from New Jersey who barely even knows karate. When I watch The Karate Kid, I root for the Karate Kid, Johnny Lawrence from the Cobra Kai dojo.
Daniel hopefully will redeem himself a little bit more in this upcoming season. Let's move on to Disney Plus. They made a huge announcement that there's going to be a ridiculous amount of Marvel and Star Wars in the next coming years. The show I'm looking forward to the most is WandaVision, which comes out in January, so I don't have to wait too much longer for it. It takes place after Endgame. It seems like it takes place in Wanda's head. I mean, we're not like fully sure, but we're like pretty sure because Vision is dead. He died in Infinity War. And she's basically living a sitcom life. I didn't love Wanda's character in the movies, but I feel like this show will definitely get to see more facets of her personality, and I can't wait to see how she deals with losing Vision and creates up this entire like virtual reality for herself. We also have Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is coming out in March. I saw videos on TikTok where people were seeing them shooting the show, which was pretty cool. I love when I get to see behind the scenes stuff like that. This is taking place after Endgame, after Captain America basically resigned and gave the position to Falcon. So it's those two teaming up, fighting some sort of evil, I'm not sure what. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not as psyched about this one as I am WandaVision. Then we got Loki, which comes out in May. This one takes place after he steals the Tesseract in Endgame, and he time travels and ends up like in this crime scene. I don't fully know what's happening in it, but it looks amazing. And I love Tom Hiddleston, so of course I'm gonna watch that. We also got Hawkeye, which comes out in late fall, and that also takes place after Endgame, so we're gonna have to deal with him losing Natasha, which I don't love Hawkeye, so I don't even know if I'm gonna watch that. I mean, I will. I probably will, because I feel like I have to watch all of it, but meh. Miss Marvel and She-Hulk are coming out, not sure when, but I'm super psyched about Miss Marvel because it's about a Muslim superhero. We don't have Muslim superheroes very often, so I'm very excited about the representation, and I love seeing more female superheroes, so I think She-Hulk and Miss Marvel should be very cool. In 2022, we're getting a Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. I didn't even know I wanted this until I heard that they were making it, and I want it so badly. I think it's gonna be amazing. I have such high expectations for this, and I know nothing about it already, but oh, it just sounds incredible. They're making another Fantastic Four because we don't have enough of those already. I didn't even bother with the last one, so I guess we'll have to wait and see who's gonna be in this one to decide if I'm gonna watch it or not. Let's move on to Star Wars. There is going to be a season 3 of The Mandalorian, and it's gonna come out around Christmas 2021. It's gonna take off from season 2, so it's probably gonna involve Boba Fett in some capacity, because we had that big The Book of Boba Fett at the end. I love The Mandalorian season 2. If you want to hear my thoughts on the finale, I made a video yesterday, so go check that out. Links down below and at the end of this video. There's going to be an animated series called The Bad Batch, which is about a bad batch of clones from the Clone Wars, which once again, I have not seen the Clone Wars, so I feel like I probably shouldn't watch The Bad Batch until I watch the Clone Wars. We have a prequel to Rogue One called Andor, which has Diego Luna, and it's coming out in 2022. That looks pretty awesome. It is going to be a series of 12 episodes, I believe. So I feel like it's gonna give us like Mandalorian vibes, kinda, how it's connected to the Star Wars universe, but slightly separated. I'm very excited for these live action Star Wars series, because we haven't had these up until The Mandalorian. So we're gonna get a whole bunch now. Speaking of which, there's gonna be the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which we already know about, but we found out that Hayden Christensen is coming back as Darth Vader, and I love Hayden Christensen. I watched a movie that really creeped me out and has given me a lifelong fear now, just because Hayden Christensen was in it. It was about him waking up during surgery, and that is like my greatest fear, but I watched it because he was in it. And Jumper. Freaking love Jumper. That's going to be amazing, those two reuniting again. Don't know when that's coming out though, but I don't think it's next year. In the world of Pixar, we're getting a Lightyear movie. It is an origin story of Buzz Lightyear being voiced by Chris Evans. No idea when that's coming out, but I'm a huge fan of all the Toy Stories, so I will definitely watch that. On HBO Max, we are finally getting Zack Snyder's Justice League. This has been very long awaited. I've been hearing about how they're having reshoots and they're upping the budget and so much work is being put into this. And I just have very high expectations, which I don't know if I should. But I feel like he's going to do an amazing job with this. And it's going to be a mini series. It's gonna have 4 parts instead of one single movie, which I actually like better. So I feel like he'll be able to tell the story in a different way, which is what we need. So that is something to definitely look forward to in 2021. And then on Amazon, there is a Lord of the Rings prequel series. So it's actually gonna take place before the Fellowship of the Ring. All I know is it is incredibly expensive. They're spending a lot of money on it, and it's coming out in 2021. They also had to halt production because of COVID, but they are in New Zealand, which bounced back really fast because they know how to wear masks and follow directions, so they got to start shooting again. That's just some of the stuff I'm looking forward to in 2021 and beyond. I know there's a bunch of other stuff I didn't mention. There's just way too much to fit into this one video, but those are just some of the shows and movies that I'm really excited for. What are you guys looking forward to the most? Let me know in the comment section below, or anything that I missed that you think I might be interested in, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe so you'll be notified when I upload my new video tomorrow. Remember to keep it weird and keep it real.